minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I strongly oppose this amendment. First of all, we've talked to the Department of Defense, and they strongly oppose this House amendment. The first thing is, this is what the Department of Defense has told us. When requested to do so, the Department of Defense identifies excess available facilities that are not being used in training activities, deployment preparations, or any other activities necessary for the conduct of Department of Defense missions, and allows its federal partners to use these facilities on a temporary basis, so long as it does not impose costs on the DoD and it does not affect DoD readiness. So the only facility the DoD allows to move forward with respect to any other federal agency using them for a purpose, this happens to be one of the purposes and one of the departments, that being Homeland Security. If the committee is concerned that the DoD access facilities affect DoD readiness, that's the first thing that the Department of Defense looks at. I would ask this colleague of mine, you know, how many children are we talking about? Do you understand the background of these children who are fleeing gangs, war, civil strife? And where would you, do you have a plan? Have you looked at the number? Have you looked at where we would put them? You know, I mean, just to say, let's stop what we're doing right here, in particular where the department has come forward and said, we've already looked at the effectiveness of using these facilities and we don't need them right now. So I would strongly urge my colleagues to vote against this this amendment. It's not only against the Department of Defense's recommendations, but it is also inhumane and not a family values issue that we as Americans hold so strongly. And I yield back.